Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today, I want to talk about the value of an app mastermind group. Okay, so today I'm coming to you from Goring, which is a town about 20 miles from the office, from Wantage, where the office is. I came out here for a meeting this morning, and there's this beautiful scenery here. There's a really nice lock here on the Thames. Beautiful place. And it's actually, I didn't even know this, George Michael he passed away just not far from here. There's a shrine right over there. Just walked past and had a look at all that, and it's it's a very solemn place. I mean, being a child of the 80s, being in 7th grade when I heard Faith, and every so often when that song comes on, you think about all the stuff we try to do with apps, all the stuff we try to do with passive income. Dude, there's a lot of faith involved, and that would have been a good topic for the video, but we all, it's kind of a special thing for me, I guess. So anyway, today I want to answer a question that came in just recently from Spencer Depas, who said, "Hey Eric, could you talk about your app business with other people and get feedback and get ideas for directions to go? What do you do when you get stuck in the app business? Who do you talk to?" Now this is a really good question. Now the whole reason I'm here in Goring is I'm going to this, it's not a mastermind group, but it's like a business mentoring group. So today was like the first meeting, so I'm paying probably too much money to go to this meeting every couple weeks and focus on the business side of what I do. Because a lot of the times, like I know a lot of people, I talk to a lot of people, but I don't know a lot of business people. And the people I talk to business-wise, they don't quite get why, if I talk about we need to get the web speed down, or we need to get, we need to get more marketing, we need to get more people looking at the apps, all that kind of stuff. They don't just quite get it because they're, they could be from the corporate background or whatever. And sometimes you just need someone who's in the same situation as you are. And for the business side of things, that's where I'm going. Now to answer your question, Spencer, I had the same thing with apps back in the early days. So for like the first year, it was just me. I was the only app developer I knew, right? And so it was like, I was still working 5 days a week as a contractor. I was going into the office. I was working on the apps, working with my guys in India from 4 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I was quickly getting dressed, going off to work in an office and working there, going home, all this kind of stuff. And I had this app, I had these apps that I was putting out, and people would say, "Oh, how things going with your app?" And they try to give you advice. Everybody has their app idea and everything like that. And when I say, not people, I'm trying to get the downloads up. Not enough people are downloading them, right? They didn't get it. They give me new feature ideas, or they'll give me a whole new, you know what kind of app you should do. I don't know if I should tell you this because you might steal my idea. That kind of stuff, because they're not in that market, right? And then I got a call about some other app developer who was just looking for a reference for a developer I'd worked with before, and he had asked, and he said, "I'm in this mastermind group. It's called Mobile 10X. You might want to join this, right?" And we talk about optimizing our apps and stuff like that. And it was, it was a breath of fresh air. I mean, it was once a week we'd have a mastermind group. We'd break up into groups of 4 or 5, and we talk about apps, how we're marketing, how we're doing. Holding each other accountable. And my group, the groups that I was in, we were never really that structured. I mean, a mastermind group, you should have a hot seat where somebody presents a topic once a week and everything. I've never had that actually happen. Like if you had a full, there's a lot of literature here and stuff like that, and I've never been that formal about it. But just being around other app developers really, really helped, because just having these kind of issues, even the stuff that we talk about here every day, the problems that we're having with Apple. Apple's changed their setting. Have you noticed they changed their settings when they ask for encryption? When you go and upload a new build to TestFlight, they've changed the whole questionnaire there, and it's super complicated. We'll talk about that another day though. But it was really helpful to get in that group. Now, right now, I'm not in a mastermind group, and sometimes I think maybe I should get back into one. The problem I had was after a while, this sounds really bad, but my app started to do really, really well, and the other guys, the group kept changing. Like, you know, it kept, you know, the turnover really well, and I wasn't getting a lot from the group anymore. An ideal mastermind group, ideally you get to, together with somebody who's doing better than you are, but for it to be worth their while, they have to get something out of it too. So ideally, if you're going to get into a mastermind group, you should do, you know, if you're like really good at the monetization, but not so much on the downloads or the marketing, and somebody else is really good on the marketing, but not so much on the monetization, or they have lots of downloads, not a lot of marketing, that, you know, those kind of people would be good to get in the group, because there's a give and take, and hold yourself accountable for new things. And a lot of the stuff we would talk about is the stuff that we talk about here. Have you tried this framework? Have you tried that framework? And everything. Because, you know, you can't, it really helps to have peers that are in it with you, that have no reason to tell you like something is you know, like that you should pay for something or whatever. So like if I was to come on this video one day and say, hey, I just came out with a new ASO tool. Oh, we do have an ASO tool. It's free, by the way. So, hey, I just got this new ASO method, and you know, all you have to do is pay me, and then you'll double your downloads, and just you pay a monthly fee or whatever, right? You would start to doubt that, because my motivation would be getting money from you. So it was easier with like a mastermind group. At least it doesn't even have to be called a mastermind group. Just a group of peers that you're working on something together. You say, hey, I tried that, it didn't work for me. I've tried that, it did work. Or hey, I had really good results with this, but that I find to be overrated. You know, because there's a lot of hype about new tools, right? Every time a new cool tool comes out, somebody will hype it, and there's usually an affiliate link involved somewhere down the road. And I haven't gone the affiliate link route yet, but one day I might. You know, maybe when I recommend a book or something like that. But I just haven't done it yet. For some reason, there's something in it that makes me feel less authentic, because I'm not a very good business person, which is why I went to this meeting this afternoon or this morning. So anyway, so to answer your question, Spencer, yes, there was a group like that in the early days. Not so much anymore. Now, if I have any questions or something, I'll just ask you guys. You know, I'll put the question out there and ask you, which is fantastic. But if you can get into a mastermind group of people, probably people around the same level that you are, and in fact, if any of you guys want to post in the comment that you want to be in a mastermind group, and then respond to it, I mean, put like how many downloads you're getting, the kind of success you're having. Somebody who's has an app out for a few years and it gets a reasonable amount of downloads might not want to team up with somebody who just released one, who's just going to be asking questions and not adding a lot of value to the group. That's the hard part about it. But for me, I just, you know, I don't have time to do any mastermind groups for myself. I'm doing this business one, but so it's a really good question. That Mobile 10X mastermind group that I used to be in, that doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if there's any more out there. I would say get into one. Don't get into one that you have to pay for. Just, you know, coordinate among a few different people, get together, have Skype conversations once a week, and talk about where you want to go with your apps. You know, the successes, the things you've tried over the week, the successes you've had, the experiments you've run, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope that helps a little bit. So anyway, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.